If you're wondering what we're going to do today, we are going to do a dance. We're going to animate a dance. All right, so the floss is 12 animations. I'm going to just flip through it, but we're going to draw it together. And I'm actually going to draw it like Super Bunny because I want Super Bunny to do the floss, which is going to be really cool. So the first is just standing, and then two arms go in front, and then you bend the hip, and the other hands flip to the other side. And then you go back to neutral, and it goes back to front, and then it goes back to neutral, and it goes back to front. So the two hands actually go in front. So the difference between this one and this one is the arm is in the back. That's what makes it the floss. Okay. So this time the arm's in front, and then it goes back to neutral. We swing our hip the other way. This time the other arm is in the back. So that's what makes it the floss. And then we go back to neutral, and we swing back around, or back to neutral. And then it's a loop. Okay, so let's do the floss together. And I'm gonna draw it with you guys. All right, so our first frame, and I'm gonna draw it like Super Bunny. So I have a circle for the face. I'm gonna draw the teeth for the face. I'm gonna do an oval here. And for Super Bunny, Bunny just has oval legs. And the arms go in front like this. This is our number one. Okay, let's draw the next step. So the next step is start to swing the hands to the left. Okay, so this is frame number 2. Frame number 2. I actually looked at a video, and in the video, it's not as exaggerated, but when you're animating, you want to make things bigger, more exaggerated than they really are. So I think I'm going to move my body a little bit to the left this way. And our number 3 is going to be this is what makes it the floss, is this arm, the front arm, is going to move all the way back here, and the left arm is going to move behind the body, like this. So that's number 3. Here, actually, I'll draw the in-between these two. So let's draw the in-between, between 2 and 3. So if you're still working, just keep working. So an in-between, remember an in-between is between these two poses, right? So you have to imagine what is happening between this pose and this pose. So in between here, what's happening is the head stays pretty much the same place, but the body is going from right to left, right? So in between, the body would be in the middle, and the arms are swinging. So this arm is in front here. I'm going to color it in. And then this arm swung all the way to the right. So basically, think of it like a clock. So the arm would swing. So you actually might do a few in between. So you can have an in between like this, right? And then this arm is also starting to swing. So it's not as far. You might do, actually, yeah, you might do a couple in betweens. If you want to make it look really smooth, then you would do another in between. So that's starting to go that way. And then this arm might be here, and then it goes there. So you're basically slowly moving these pieces from here to here. So from this pose, the hip is starting to move to the left, so it's probably neutral. Now this is more, this is even more. And then the arms go the opposite way. Okay? Does that make sense? All right, so frame number 4 is more like the in-between. It's kind of the transition. So we're not swiping all or swinging our hips all the way. Number 5, guys. So the hip went from left to middle. Now we're going to swing the hip all the way to the right. So number 6 is like number 4. So number 6 is a kind of in between. All right, so this one is number 7. Is now you want the hip to go all the way to the left. So frame number 8, draw the ground, and draw the head. So frame number 9, let's draw the ground. So draw the head here. And this time, the body is going to go all the way to the right. That's number 9. Let's draw the ground, circle over the head. Now the body's going to be back to the center, so it's not swinging that much, maybe just a little bit. So we went from behind, now back towards the middle. That's number 10. Okay, so number 11, our hip is going to swing all the way to the left. So let's draw the head. This time our hip is swinging to the left. And our arms are swinging back out to the right. And then number 12 is actually like our number 1, and then it becomes a loop. So if you do it right, then you can play this over and over and over again. So number 12 is back to a neutral part. So a simple way of thinking about the floss is it's basically swinging your arms and your hips in opposite directions, and you alternate the arms being in front versus behind your back. So here are all the drawings. So you can see we started in neutral, we swung the hip to the right, put the arms to the left, and then we floss. The arms swing back to the right, hips go to the left. We can actually probably add a neutral in between this one and this one. And then we made a neutral position, and then the body is coming to the middle and starting to swing to the right, and the arms are back to neutral, and then the arms then swing to the left while the hips swing to the right. And then we go back to the neutral one. And that's the floss kind of move. So frame number 5 is when the right arm is in front of the body. But what makes it the floss is in frame number 8 and 9, the right arm goes behind the body. And then it alternates back and forth, back and forth.
Now, if you like that video, make sure you hit the like button to help us grow the YouTube channel, and hit the subscribe button to make sure that you get notified for future videos. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.